I think I think I get baited too easily into trying to use my ranged attack, which is admittedly a little slow, and obviously that is some bad decision making on my part. I'm gonna try to be more deliberate. Maybe is deliberate the right word? Maybe apprehensive. Is it okay if I lurk? Iron Strike. Hey, buddy, you never have to ask to lurk. You are welcome to lurk anytime you want to. If you don't want to say anything and just open your stream, is Executioner considered good, bad, middling, great? You would probably consider him good. I don't know what people are saying after his rework, but for the most part, he was like a maybe low A tier, maybe B tier, high B. He was not necessarily a bad character. I think having any kind of ranged attack puts you somewhere higher up the list. It's a thing with me. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate the lurk, and thank you for the 10 bits. Enjoy your lurk. Get some sleep. I assume you're going to bed. So, Executioner's add-ons were pretty mid. So, with them being better, I should have an easier time playing the character. They show me this every time, and I don't want to see it. I just want to see the Rift Pass. I don't really know what challenges we are working on, to be honest. But, yeah, Executioner's not terrible. Having a ranged attack, generally speaking, puts you somewhere on the higher end of the spectrum for how good you are as a killer. Because obviously not having to close the gap as much makes a huge difference. So that's why Huntress is pretty solid. I would like to think that Springtrap is still pretty solid. What's most important for a killer to be considered good? Movement, yeah, movement is what's determining what the S tiers are of this game. We have 2 S tiers, which are Blight, who runs really fucking fast, and we have Nurse, who just covers a lot of distance in her blinks, and can phase through walls, so she can cut people off really easily and just ignore loops and stuff. So movement, definitely. What would you say is number 2? I would say, so if it's not movement, like a really important part of your gameplay is how fast can you get downs. Map control, not necessarily, because I feel like if map control was a bigger thing, I feel like Knight would be really good, because Knight is a character that literally spawns a second player that's just a CPU. And I feel like that lets him control the map a lot more. I feel like, I mean, having a teleport helps a lot. So I guess map control is up there. But in terms of ability to get quick downs, I think getting a combination of good movement and an ability to get quick downs makes you a really threatening killer. Myers, take Myers for example. He has tier 3, but it takes forever to get to tier 3, and you have no good movement. So you get cut off by windows and pallets really easily. And that has made him really bad in the game. But then you take somebody like Hillbilly, who can chainsaw sprint, cover a fuck ton of map, depending on what map you're on, can cover a fuck ton of map really fast. And if he manages to find you out in the open, you just go down. Like, it makes it so much more threatening. Leatherface doesn't have a lot of movement, but he can break a pallet in a single attack that's faster than kicking it, and he can get a one-hit down. Myers has to kick every pallet he comes across. So, plus, Leatherface's chainsaw makes him move a little bit faster too while he's in his tantrum. Clown is getting better because of how fast he moves around the map. Like, literally, that's keeping pressure up in chases. Yes, your ability to get downs is going to matter just as much as your movement. You can have a character with really good movement who is still going to struggle to get downs because they lose some kind of they lose whatever pressure they have in a chase, or whatever edge that they have in the chase. Like Wraith has add-ons that make it to where he moves really fucking fast in his cloaked form, but you have to get out of cloaked form, and you can get burned by flashlights, which makes it like you get there really fast, but then you lose a little bit of the advantage, because you have to uncloak before you can actually hit anybody, and then they know that you're there. By the time you uncloak and you start the chase, you've lost a little bit of that, and then they've had a chance to like get to a pallet or jump a window, something like that. So I think movement is number one, being able to control the map very easily. That's why it's so easy to use a perk like Pop Goes the Weasel on a character like Blight, because the time lost for kicking a gen is almost non-existent because of how fast I can get to the next gen. So I would say number one, movement, and then probably number two, just an ability to get a quick down. Because like that's part of the problem with Trapper, is like, if you just completely invalidate his traps, what is he gonna do? He has no movement, he has no power, he has no way to quickly down you. He has to kick every pallet that you come across. Cupid, hello, I see you. I see you. Blurp is not working. Blurp is dumb. I don't know what the deal with Blurp is today. My favorite white boy, no. Well, yeah, hold on. I'll play it for you. I think I missed some other ones earlier too. I missed this one.
Hello there.
And this one just now.
There he is! There's my favorite white boy!
There you go. Redemption. That's why. Hit me with another eagle, please. Yeah, I got you, JPEG. Hold on. There you go. Just for you. So being able to close out a chase really fast is also what makes a ranged killers really good, right? Huntress is a great fucking example, right? Because pallets and windows don't guarantee safety. You can jump a pallet or window, but if she's ready for it, if that Huntress is ready for it, you're eating a hatchet. And then you have to try to play the mind games and hope that they throw that hatchet and end up missing. Which, good Huntresses, not me, good Huntresses have the restraint to not let that hatchet go until they know they're going to hit you with it. So it's pretty much like a guaranteed loss. If they think you're going to a window and you fake it, you're probably still getting hit. Like the movement, the haste that you get after getting hit, doesn't matter, because that hatchet windup is, when she lets it go, it's fast enough that it's still going to catch you anyways. So she can hit you in quick succession, if that Huntress has a good aim. It's like, Trickster's another good example. This character, if you juggle between his blades and his basic attack, there's not really any getting away from him. He's like, for example, you have to hit a person 6 times, I think, with his throwing knives. I could, wait for you to get in a bad spot, throw 5 knives in the process, and then when I catch up to you, I'm gonna throw the 6th knife, injure you, and then M1 you right after, and you're just gonna go down. Like, it just kind of is what it is. Sometimes he's really hard to play against, because sometimes he puts you in a situation where you can either take the M1, or you can drop a pallet and eat the next throwing knife, and just no matter what you do, you're taking an injured state. Artist has the potential to be really, really threatening, because of the fact that the way her birds work is that if you get hit by a bird, and you just don't move, right? The birds at that point are flocking around you. What happens is if a second bird hits a person after they've already been flocked, they take an injured state. She is one of the, actually I think she is the only character in the game that has the potential to injure somebody from literally anywhere on the map. Because once you send a bird, that crow goes the entire distance in that direction until it is off the map completely. She's the only character. She's not as good as she could be because doing this is really hard, but like it's just one of the things that you have to consider with her is that the potential is completely there. Kaneki is so good at the game because of the fact that he has such insane movement. He closes gaps super fast. It makes it hard for people to get away from him. Wesker's another good example. Wesker has his grab, but it also doubles his good movement. That helps a lot too. Characters, teleports are a weird thing. Some teleports are much better than others. The unknown, in terms of setting up your teleport points, not very easy. In terms of actually using the teleport, super fast. You show up in that, you look at it, you show up immediately. You are instantly jumping out and ready to go. That's the thing about the unknown's teleport that makes it so good. Alien's teleport is not so much a teleport as it is you are literally walking under tunnels underground. You move really fast underground. I would say I'd probably rather have Unknown's teleport, you know, or something like that, or because Aliens is like Demos, except you have to do the walking yourself instead of it doing it for you. Demos, I like Demos a lot. Not the fastest teleport in the world, but it's pretty good. You have Spring Traps. Spring Traps, I think, might be the best in the game because he travels through doors so fucking fast, and usually, to me, it felt like more often than not, your spawn logic for doors is always really close to a gen, so it makes it really easy to have map pressure. What makes Trapper so bad? No movement and ability is really passive, is my guess. Yeah, so Trapper has traps. Okay, mind-blowing. I really just fucking said that. Let me hold on. Let me try to give you a more competent sounding thought. What I'm trying to say is when you set traps and then you have people who follow behind you and disarm like the match I played last night as Trapper. It was just disarm traps, disarm traps, disarm traps, disarm traps. If those traps are never open, they just run the loops and I have no way of shutting it down. And at that point, I have nothing else to help me try to catch the survivor. I am just stuck running this loop until they decide they're either bored, they burn the pallet, or they want to go to another jungle gym. Like, Trapper has nothing, and he has the easiest power to completely nullify, and that makes him the worst character in the game. It is just, that's just the state of what he is like right now. He is just bad. Who else sucks and why? Myers. There are two characters at the very bottom right now. It is Trapper, and then right next to him is Myers. One placement above him on a tier list. Myers is really far down there because of the things that I mentioned earlier. It takes a long time to get to tier 3. When you are in tier 1, you have no tear radius, but you also have no lunge. Typically, a killer lunge attack makes you speed up a little bit, and it has a really decent reach, which makes it easier to close the gap on survivors and smack them before they jump through a window or something. You essentially have no lunge when you're in tier 1. They, I think, reduces lunge by 50% in tier 1, but you have no tear radius. It takes for fucking ever to get out of tier 1, which is why you don't play Myers if you're not going to play, if you're playing Tombstone, you're not going to run Memorial. You're going to run Tuft of Hair with it because that's how it works. Or if you're just playing a regular game of Myers, you are running the Memorial pamphlet. You need the increased boost to how fast you stalk to get out of tier 1 as fast as possible. And then you go from tier 1 to tier 2. And then in tier 2, you're pretty much just a regular ass guy who stares at people. So just imagine Trapper But instead of traps, you stare at people. The only part where you get redemption out of this character and why he's better than Trapper is because of the fact that when you do get to tier 3, it's really threatening because everybody's a one-hit down at that point. You just bite the bullet. You just eat shit. You just get knocked. Very slow to get going is not a good trait in a game as relatively fast. It's very bad, which is why. So for Myers, for the recommended builds I've seen, a lot of people recommend running Corrupt Intervention. Why? Because Corrupt Intervention blocks most of the generators that people spawn by, so that they're forced to walk to you, so that you get a chance to find somebody faster to, one, farm them for stock, so that way you can actually get to tier 2 and get out of that shithole that is tier 1, and two, maybe get an early down. But again, in tier 2, this is just a regular ass dude who stares at people and has a slightly smaller tear radius than everybody else, which means windows, pallets, walking in circles. You're just subjected to it, and there's not much you can do. There's not much of a drawback for them just playing the game. Taking a hit is fine, whatever, because they can buy time off of a good window. Like, good survivors make it so hard to play basic M1 killers. And Myers has been like almost the exact same since he came out. That's the crazy part. So it's so weird to think about, because it's Trapper, who is worse than Myers, has probably received the most buffs out of any character in the game. Along with everything that's been buffed passively for killers in general, he benefits from all of that as well, obviously. So he's had the most buffs out of any killer in the game, but he is still the worst killer in the game. But yeah, no, the faster you can get your first down, the better. The better. More high-ranking killers. I mean, Billy's pretty far up there. With the way they reworked his overcharge, whatever it's called. I've been AFK. Are you still playing that cheesy clown build? The one where I go really fast? It's really fun, but I keep getting gen rushed. I might try it again. I might start with that tonight, actually. What kind of buffs have they tried on Trapper? So, okay, so they, let me think. I know one of the things that they changed that was a really big deal is that, a fairly recent change they made is when you set a trap, you get a haste effect after setting the trap. It's like 7% or something like that. That is a very new change to what he has had. I think they changed how many traps you can carry at a time too. I think it used to only be 1 and they upped it to 2. Let's take a look at the list. I'm gonna pull it up. Where's the wiki.gg page? Okay, so increased bear sabotage. This is patch 1.5. He received a buff. They increased how long it took to sabo his traps. They doubled the time, 8 to 16 seconds. Reduced bear trap setting phases 1 and 3 from 2 seconds each to 1 second each. Patch 2.1. Reduced bear trap setting phases 1 and 3 from 1 second each to 0.5 seconds each. So they made it they're making it faster and faster to set traps. Reduced bear trap setting phase 2 from 3 seconds to 1.5. Increase the bear trap disarm time from 1.5 to 2.5. Patch 2.2 buff. Further increase the bear trap disarm time from 2.5 to 3.5 seconds. Let me see. 3.4. Okay, so this is basically a buff, but they're calling it quality of life. I'm gonna go through some of these quality of lives too. Patch 1.3, quality of life. Adjusted the bear trap outline to align with its actual placement in the environment. They just made it make more sense, basically. Another quality of life, allows for the die add-ons to stack, which made his traps darker. And the way this game used to look, the game was a lot darker before, so when Trapper ran his add-ons that made his traps even darker, you could not fucking see these things. They blended way too damn well. Now the game is so bright that it actually makes them stand out more if you run the die add-ons. Sabotage bear traps will respawn after 180 seconds and they're no longer be permanently broken. They used to be able to permanently break his traps. Quality of life change. Added a grace period after setting a bear trap that prevents the trapper from getting caught right after setting it. Quality of life. Bear traps can no longer be sabotaged. So they did away with that completely because he couldn't deal with it. Bear traps can be reset without picking them up first. That was a quality of life change. That sounds like a buff to me. Updated. They're just making everything he does faster. They're just making everything he does faster and 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 faster. But it's like, here we are, 9.1, 9.2, and he's still struggling to keep up with people. Good night, Pet Peg, mobile curse. Have you done the DB deal also? I have not. Hey, y'all, I'm going to sleep. JPEG, have a good night. Sleep well. We'll go through this. We'll go through some more. Where are we at? 4.5. Patch 4.5, reduce the bear trap escape chance from 25% to 16.67%. Reduce the odds of being able to get out. So you don't have as many people getting out first try. They capped the escape attempts at 6 though. Patch 5, update and increase the level of detail to the trapper's character model, his bear traps, and various cosmetics. Sure. They're just overhauling the game. Buff 5.3, increase the trapper's default carrying capacity from 1 to 2. You used to only be able to carry 1 trap. Fucking awful. Buff, change the number of bear traps that spawn to a fixed 6 instead of a random 4 to 6. So you used to have games where you only got 4 traps in the entire map. Change the aura color of bear traps to white to be in line with other killer objects. Received an add-on pass, reworking several add-ons. Added an audio cue where the trapper grunts when picking up the maximum number of bear traps. 7.3, buff, increase the number of bear traps that spawn from 6 to 8. Setting a bear trap now applies 7.5% haste status effect for 5 seconds. 7.3.1, quality of life. Bear traps now spawn closer to generators in general, allowing the trapper to collect them without having to stray too far from usual patrol routes. So it's just like they're like holding his hand as much as they can and making the game easier and easier and easier for him to play, and he's still the worst killer in the game. He is still absolutely awful. He's got so many things listed as quality of life. I'm sure there are killers in this roster, a roster of 40 by the way, who have been here for several years now that have they haven't even received as many buffs as he's received quality of life patches. So like it's so sad because he is the Dead by Daylight character, right? Like in my mind, and for the minds of anybody who knows anything about Dead by Daylight, he is the poster child because he was the one over all over all the box art and stuff for the video game, and it's still like he's still ass. I don't understand, and it's not like I have any good ideas. I don't know how to help this man. I don't know how you make Trapper competitively viable in the current state of the game without just like making him absolutely busted. I think if you want my honest opinion, I think the next step is that he's got an add-on. Let me read this add-on to you. I think the next step for them to make him more viable in terms of the current state of the game, they make this add-on base kit. There's an add-on. Where is it? I could have sworn this was an add-on. Maybe it's an add-on I'm missing? I don't know. Okay. Bear traps now insta-down? Fuck you. Could you imagine? Okay, I think I was thinking of this add-on, but I think I was thinking of it wrong. Okay, so there's an add-on called Tension Spring. A bear trap resets 2 seconds after a survivor escapes from it. I think they don't need to make Tension Spring base kit. I think they need to make it base kit that traps reset after being disarmed by survivors. That's what I think needs to happen. I think that is a logical step in how to make him more relevant, because you're not spending as much time going back to reset traps over and over and over again. It would probably have to be a considerable cooldown, like 10-15 seconds before the trap resets itself, because this is really fast, right? He has a lot of micromanaging. Yeah, exactly. Why do I have to, like, I know where I want these traps to be set. Why do I have to run an add-on that resets them for me? And that reset only happens after a survivor escapes from it. Plus, why do I have existing add-ons that directly, like, conflict with each other? It resets 2 seconds after a survivor escapes from it. But then, I run Honing Stone. The trapped victim is left dying instead of injured if they free themselves. If they free themselves and then they just sit on the trap, I can't grab them, because if I pick them up, I just drop them immediately from stepping in the trap. That's how that works. Because Trapper can still step in his own traps. So, I don't know. I feel like if they introduce the ability of traps resetting themselves, they need to rework Tension Spring, in my opinion. Maybe make Tension Spring part of it too, so that I don't know. I feel like Tension Spring. I'd rather have Honing Stone than Tension Spring. So you have to have one or the other. I definitely don't want Tension Spring to be base kit, and then I have an issue of like survivors downing themselves on top of a trap so that I can never actually pick them up to carry them to a hook, because they're just going to lay on top of a trap. But the idea of like traps resetting themselves 10 seconds after being disarmed, I feel like is totally valid. It's totally fair, because of the fact that otherwise you're spending so much fucking time turning around to go reset these traps. Because the idea with Trapper, I think at the higher end of gameplay now, is like, look for your 3-gen, trap the piss out of it, and then just wait for them to come to you before you interact. And then just hope that you snowball. Because you can snowball. There was also a really like good way to play Trapper. It was Basement Trapper. So the way you would play this is you would run Agitation and Iron Grasp together. Agitation makes you walk really fast when you're carrying a survivor, and Iron Grasp makes it really hard to carry people out. So hold on. Agitation, 18% haste. While transporting a body, your tear radius is increased by 12 meters, and you get an 18% haste, so I move really fast. And then, where's Iron Grasp? Iron Grasp. Effects of survivors struggling are reduced by 75%. Time to struggle out of your grasp increased by 12%. So the idea was, you run these two perks together, you go carry somebody all the way to basement, you hook them in basement, and then you trap both doorways, you trap the window, and you trap the stairway. So you're just trapping as you walk out. And the whole idea is to turn the killer shack into a kill box, basically. Sorry, I'm still just stunned. He can activate it. He can activate his own traps. Like I said, remember the list. Where was it? It was a quality of life improvement that he got a grace period to be able to walk forward after setting a trap, so he didn't trigger his own trap. That was a quality of life improvement. Because before, you could set your own trap, walk forward, and step in it immediately. So you used to have to, when you were playing Trapper, you used to have to set a trap and then walk backwards and then go around. That's how you used to have to do it. And then they added that so you can just walk forward after setting the trap, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just like so many buffs and quality of life improvements that were just buffs that to make him more manageable, and he's still like awful. Why haven't they made him immune to his own traps? I don't know. Why are you called the Trapper and you still get fucked by your own traps? Like what? What other killer hurts themselves with their own power? There isn't one. I don't think there's a single killer who hurts themselves with their own power. He's the only one who's like, oh man, why did I drop this? Oh, stepped in my own trap. I used my own power against me. That sucks. It's like a 2-second stun, but it's dumb. It's really dumb. It doesn't need to be a thing, to be honest. I think they need to introduce him just not, like, stepping on his own traps, and I think they need to introduce, resetting traps, self-resetting traps after being disarmed by survivors. I think they need to consider both things. The only difference, so the only difference is, why I think it's competitively viable to do it that way, the reset thing. Self-resetting traps don't give you haste. So you have a choice. Do you go reset that trap, or do you go set a trap in general for the haste effect while you're in a chase? Or do you let it self-reset and hope that you can catch somebody off guard because they thought it was disarmed? Because then, with the ability to reset traps, now it's an inconvenience for survivors. Because now, every 10 seconds after they disarm that trap, now they're going to go back to disarm it again, right? Which means if they're working a trap next to a gen, every time that trap resets itself, they have to let go of the gen to go do like a 3-second disarm. That's buying you so much fucking time. That's buying you so much time. Like, I know it sounds like small numbers, but all those small numbers add up a lot in a game like this, where you have some matches that are literally 5 minutes long, if that. But that's me. That's my thought process. If I was gonna change something about Trapper today, it would probably be those two things. I think those are completely fair and valid changes to the way his kit works now. Of course, the immunity to his own traps is your idea, Jade, but I definitely think that should be added in the lineup of changes that should drop tomorrow. But yeah, he is, that boy needs help. That boy needs help. Do I not have any, I guess I don't. Oh, shit. I've only got one gin bottle. It seems so obvious. It really does, but it, like, I don't know who they're scared of, who they're afraid to piss off, but they are clearly trying to avoid pissing off somebody. I don't know who's flipping the fuck out saying, oh my god, if Trapper gets buffed one more time, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like, it's not a thing. Literally nobody complains about Trapper. I don't think anybody's complaining about Trapper. I can't remember the last time I played a match and complained about a Trapper. Usually I play a match and I go, oh, there's a Trapper, must be new. Like, that's usually what I say. You are right now? No, I'm complaining about Trapper needing to be better. From a Survivor point of view, I don't think I've been in a match in a long time where I've complained about Trapper. Like, not the same way I complain about Doctor. Oh, she was straight panicking. Oh, slow down. Come here, you. Oh, he's downstairs. No scratches. Why is he... What's going on with this guy? Why is he... Oh, there's got to be a totem or something. Still no scratch marks? What the hell's going on with this guy? There we go. What the hell, Yui? Why are you here? My god, we are so fast. Holy shit. Running distortion, maybe? I could not see her. Uh-oh. Ooh, she's going to basement. Ooh, that sucks for her. Edward. Definitely zooming, but get the feeling I'm gonna need to really kill somebody like soon. Yui's on death hook. I think that's that Nia's second hook. Now that is exactly how we swapped off the Yui. Oh, did she go out the back? Went under. She went downstairs. Oh shit. Wow, they found my NOED immediately. Oh. Damn, this is so sad. I really need to start tunneling people. It was really unlucky that they just found it immediately. They found Noed literally immediately. That is what we call really dog shit RNG. Yet another match where I only kill one person. We're gonna do clown again. We're gonna do clown again, and I'm just gonna tunnel out somebody. Somebody's just gonna get tunneled really fucking hard. Because what are they gonna do? Get away from me? LOL. Very funny. Oh, brother. There's another 5 for the stack. About to play a really aggressive game, and we'll see if this gets me any different of a result than not tunneling out the first person I put on a hook. It's just with furtive chase, you're so incentivized to keep changing who you're going for, and man, I just feel like it might be more necessary to just tunnel the piss out of somebody. Why am I not running the Jinn? I mean, it's 3% loss, but why am I not running it? What the hell? Wow, she really tried it, huh? Oh, this is my obsession, too. Ah, there you are, Kate. Let's just kick this. I think I'm forced to. I don't really have a choice. Well, didn't expect to be beating the piss out of both Sables tonight, but here we are. Somebody's nearby. Let's go kill that Sable. Everybody's injured. This is what you might call being in the driver's seat. I hear that other Sable behind me. She's not even gonna try. Does your bottle gassing affect survivors? Yes, it does. So I have to be careful with how I throw it. I knew I heard the other Sable somewhere. Yeah, it'll give them haste too. Let's say we should see people start to give up. Man, where do they crawl to? Where's the other door? Holy shit, that's a really far door from. For some reason, I thought I heard her for a second. Man, no idea. You have a negative effect bottle? I do, yeah. I've got one that only afflicts them. It gives them like a 7% hindered stat. That wasn't a pip-worthy match. That wasn't a pip-worthy match. You gotta be kidding me. That sucks. So this is what I'm saying. It sucks when you have too good of a match and then you don't rank up because of that. Because we rolled that lobby, dude. We were like killing it from the get-go. And it was all because we decided to tunnel. And then we ended up just smacking the same two sables back to back. Like, tunneling totally paid off. Okay, let's try a pyramid head match. I'm going to do a couple of these, but if they're both bad, I'm probably going to switch to a different killer pretty quick. I want to play with Obsidian Goblet first. We'll do Obsidian Goblet first. And then we'll do the one where I can see them have their aura revealed after I hit them with a punishment. Because I feel like that's got to be such a good add-on for somebody who can hit their shots consistently. Because, like, people are getting schmacked, and then they go around the corner and get schmacked again, right? Because you can see where they are. I feel like that's got to be paying off big time for people who are good with Punishment of the Damned. So, the, like, 7% hindered or whatever it is, that is, it's a debuff that makes people run slower. Their movement is just slowed down, so it's easier for me to catch them. But they buff some add-ons for Clown that just makes him super, super fast, that now the yellow bottles heavily outweigh. I think the yellow bottles heavily outweigh the benefit of the pink bottles at this point. Because pink bottles do, I think, just two things. I think it's the hindered status effect, and it blurs their vision. So on their screen, there's literally, it distorts the image a little bit. Like, kind of adds some waves in there and all that stuff while you're in the pink fog. So, makes it harder to see what's going on, of course. And, but I don't think it stops people from being able to vault windows and throw pallets, so I think I'd rather just have the haste effect, which is so weird for me because before now, I literally never played Clown with Piss Bottle. I just didn't use it. I didn't think it was worth my time. But 17% haste effect is definitely worth my time. Oh shit, this is a really big map. Got some scratchies. Got some scratchies. I completely fucked that up because I got stuck on the corner of this wall while trying to turn. Oh, how did he not? I could have sworn he was stepping on that. Yeah. I was gonna say, basic attack would be really good here. Fuck. Fuck off. Are you running balanced landing? Or is that live? Dude, breaking pallets every time somebody drops one is so good. I saw her run by. I almost got her ass. We got a hooker to start. Suppresses the ability to perform fast faults. Oh, okay. But they can still throw pallets. They can't fast fault windows and pallets, which is pretty good. Yeah, she gotta get up these. Okay, we ran this way. There's no way they got in this locker, right? Yep, I didn't think so. I'm bad at the video game? Little surge on that gen behind us. Oh god, there's not a... Okay, there's one right in front of me. I'm just blind. Okay, I don't think we can get up here before he finishes this, but we're gonna try. Hello, Bill. Somebody fucking DC'd on their first hook. That's crazy. No, I didn't flick that right. I'm ass. Steve's been AFK long enough to attract repros. That's crazy work. Now, is this Bill or is this the bot? This works too. Oh, she's fucking dead. Oh shit, I didn't know she was dead. Damn. Okay. Did they really let her hang out on her first hook long enough to go into second state? Because if so, that's kind of fucked up on their part, not gonna lie. Let's get this. Bro's just chilling in the corner. Somebody's upstairs. That gen just got hit by Surge again. Whatever gen they finished, it is not this one. Hello, Bill. I missed him? And he gets the power stone? That's crazy. We're literally just spinning in a fucking circle. That's it. That's the whole game plan. Well, glad that worked out for me. And I hate it when I just spin in a circle while walking forward. Oh, hello. It's almost like this map is so big that I have a good idea already of where to walk to. Steve, why did you stay on the gen? This gen has a visual bug. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Most likely was like in this corner back here, but they have taken off since. I can honestly let them have that gen, but does not mean I want them to heal and reset, which is exactly what they're doing. I like Obsidian Gauntlet. I like not having to interact with Pallet. I don't even know if it's like any faster than just kicking the pallet, to be honest. Steve is here too, of course. This is the bot, so we'll see how the bot does. Not well. Not well. Man, I wonder if I get graded lower because I use Final Judgment to kill people instead of throwing them on the hook. Because I'm supposed to have 9 hook interactions to be able to get Eerie rank for, what is it, Devout, I think? My Chaser score is probably good, but I don't know about Devout and Malicious. We have found Bill again. Bill has Sprint Burst. There is no pellet over here for you. How does the game determine how quote-unquote well you did in a match? We'll go through each thing. I know one of them is like the amount of times you were in a chase and then how often you were quote-unquote winning that chase. Oh? Steven screamed? This map is so big that I genuinely have not a clue where the hatch might spawn. This map is just that big. I also did no, that's not it. Did basement spawn in Killer Shack? Because if so, won't be over here. A gen spawn here. Killer Shack spawn here too. He's either sitting on it, waiting to teabag me, or he did not find it yet. What is our door like? Our door spread is pretty ass. It is whatever. He pops one, we go fetch. That's basically what this is right now. Actually, I can see both from here. That's pretty good. We'll wander around, trying to lure him out. Pretty sure he's running scene partner, which is why he keeps screaming. Fuck, he did go with the one really far away. Okay, well, this would not be the first time I've had somebody slip out of my hands because of how far away they were. He's got so much time to actually hide. I think I saw him. Oh, he's close by. I'm sorry, Steve. Nothing personal, kid. Okay, let's go through each one of these together. So obviously the one I just talked about, Devout, is your ability to hook people. Apparently this was a baller fucking match. Your ability to hook people. So, Devout represents your ability to sacrifice and kill. Right there at the bottom it says iridescent quality requires, which is the red one, which is what we got. Iridescent quality requires 9 or more hook actions performed in this match. We get 60 for our survivor sacrifices, 20 for our Mori, which is when we used Final Judgment on Delira, I think is what her name is. We get points for hooking everyone, and we get points for hook actions, 10 and 10. Survivor sacrifices when people actually die. We didn't get 80 survivor sacrifices because we got 3 dead on hook and 1 dead for Mori. So 60-20. We have Chaser. This is my ability to win chases, hitting survivors. Chaser represents your ability to find and chase survivors. You win a few points each time you find a survivor and also win points by winning the chase. The shorter the chase, the higher the points. Staying within a close proximity to hook survivors will reduce your points in this emblem over time. Gatekeeper. Slowing down generator repair progress for as long as possible, which this one is probably one of my worst categories because I have had a lot of matches lately where I have been getting gen rush, but I think this build that we're running now between Corrupt and Deadlock, I think it's helping us out a lot. You gain points each minute for the first 9 minutes of the match based on the amount of incomplete generators remaining on the map. Ending the trial with exit gates closed also grants bonus points towards this emblem. 28 for gates closed, 111 for gen defense. They had a long stretch there where they didn't have any gens done. Malicious. I'm surprised I got Eerie in this category. You win points by hurting, interrupting, downing survivors. You lose points when they're healed. Points are also awarded each time a survivor is hooked, which are not lost when the survivor is unhooked. Your ability to apply pressure on survivors. So, the hooking part goes hand in hand with the devout. Malicious and devout kind of go hand in hand with the hook. But injuries healed part is another thing that, like, it's really fucking hard to completely shut out survivors from healing, because if they're running, like, will make it, they're going to heal that person in like 20 seconds or less. And most of the time, I am far away doing something else, and I'm busy enough that they will sit there and they will just heal that person at the hook. It is so hard, which is why it's honestly more worth it to just go find something to do until they get unhooked and then immediately turn around and come back for that person. So that way they don't get a chance to get healed. That match was pretty good. I'm going to ditch Obsidian Goblet for Misty Day. And we'll see if this is as good. Dude, I keep thinking it's like Tuesday or something and I need to go to bed. I keep thinking that. My days are all kinds of fucked up. I keep thinking I need to go to bed. I do not need to go to bed. I have so much time. We are big chillin' right now. I am on the grind. This looks like it might be a Swift, so this might hurt. This might suck. But that's pretty much how the game determines whether or not you did well. Some of those things obviously require me to have a longer drawn-out match. If I just curb stomp the whole lobby and everybody dies the first time I hook them, that only counts as 4 hook states. That right there immediately tosses me out of the contending for the ability to score high in the devout section. If I don't have that many chases, if I only have 1 chase with each person, like, I can score good points if I get quick downs, but only having 1 chase per person and then they all die also means I score low in chaser. Malicious, I don't know how they score malicious if the match doesn't run for 9 minutes. How do you score that if the match doesn't run for 9 minutes? That's why the rank system is like a very loose representation of actual skill. I think that's an opinion. I feel like that's a shared opinion amongst quite a few people, because there's not an actual ranked mode. Me and Laz went back and forth on this. Laz disagrees with me, but I still think that there needs to be a ranked mode for this game and an unranked mode. But that's a whole other conversation. But the system that they have in place now is kind of scuffed. It could be better. That is the end of that cup of coffee. You are now eligible to get Deadly Garden Banner for Dead by Daylight. Oh yeah, I could be farming drops this whole time. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, this is not one of my favorite items, that's for sure. Is it right here? There's a breakable wall somewhere that I'm looking for. I think this is it. Oh, I got her! Holy shit, I cannot believe I hit that. Dude, she has no fucking idea what to do. Hello? We're on a gen back there? Oh my god, Sable, you were so easy to see because of those blue batwing things. Let's go back. Let's go double back. Oh my, they're just in a panic. Dude, I don't know what's going on, but this is shaping up to be a good match for us, at least. Okay, they reset. Like I said, they reset real fast. Take Shack Power. Would have liked to hit more, but this is good. I like being on somebody who's already been hooked once. Oh! Dude, what? How do I keep hitting these? I swear to God, she's stepping in them. Okay, they're starting to pop gens, which is bad for me. She did drop one. Hi, Kai. Oh, shit. Well, this is bad. Oh, we are going for that kill, baby. Barely. Damn, Obsidian Goblet would go crazy right there. I need this down, like, right now. She got stuck on the tree. Let's fucking go. Get her out of here. I hope we see either Sable or James. They're both not great at chase. But I don't know who would be easier to grab. They're both pretty far away from me. I really wish I landed a hit on one of them. My God, she got so fucking far away. What is this? Is this sprint burst? Why are you so damn fast? I missed? I find that really hard to believe. Yeehaw. To the cage. Need these downs. There we go. And I haven't hooked her, so she's got to go on a hook. Did James just let Sable die in cage? That's fucked, dude. What the hell? Wow. Interesting choice on his part. He literally just let his teammate die. He actually... That might be the reason why I end up 4K'ing this lobby. They had such good odds of making it out. Why would you? Why? Why? Literally, why? He still has to eat through No Way Out. Unless he gets the hatch spawn. This is not... In terms of ranking up, not a good match for me. They let themselves die. I get the feeling that they did that because they're probably playing with this TTV. I got stuck on a tree. There's a tile here that we just never played on. I'm wondering if he's going to be looking for it, or if he is scared enough to wait and see if I find it. Hello? Did I just get kicked from the... And it shows that I DC'd. Come on, dude. Are you for real? Bro. I just got robbed of a match. I just got absolutely robbed of a match. That was a 3-piece and a biscuit, and they robbed me of it. That's crazy. Holy shit. Wow. I think it was a lot... It pissed me off a lot more when that happened in a match that I was doing really bad in. But for them to literally... Dude... What the fuck? Wow. That is such a slap in the face. Holy shit. Well, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but now I feel like I have to run it back, even though the match was literally, like, we were within the end of the match. It should have been a 3K. Not gonna lie, they were kind of fucking me over by killing themselves on the hook, because I can't score as well, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I have to actually do the hook action. So for them to just get up there and then die on their first hook is bad for me. So I don't know if I would have necessarily progressed in terms of rank off of that match. But I would have at least liked the 3K. I would have at least liked to wrap it up on the 3K. You guys should throw out some killer suggestions. I'm totally down to do some killer suggestions after this one. Hopefully I don't get disconnected. But if you guys want to see me play any specific killer, throw some stuff out. I'm totally down to do killer suggestions. Big Boss Man, hello. Welcome in. Man, that's absolutely dog water that I got kicked from the lobby like that. How have the games been? Much better than what they have been the last 2 times I've streamed Dead by Daylight. The last 2 nights, I have had matches where I kill nobody, and have at least one game where I get 1 hook for 5 gens. Tonight, I don't think I've done worse than a... No. That first clown match, I didn't kill anybody. I had a good handful of hooks, but I don't think I killed anybody in that first clown match. Okay, this is kind of whatever. At least I'm not Huntress on this map, but, yeah, boss man, feel free to hang out. I, certainly like talking about this game, at least. I would not say I'm the greatest at or anything, but I primarily play killer. And, I've been around for quite a while with this one, so... Sometimes it'd be like that, true. I must force myself to sleep now. Gotta do an airport drive tomorrow? Womp. Hell yeah. Did not expect to come around the corner and he'd just be chilling there. Good night, Kai. Cheryl, what the fuck, man? I wonder how close that was. She's gonna gain so much distance for that miss. She's just kind of running though. I hope we can find Claire pretty quick, like before she gets healed. Did I see blood spots, or am I crazy? I think I might be crazy. Bro, the gens are so... Oh, she got healed. Damn it. The gens are so far. Hello, Leon. Oh, that threw me way further down than I thought it was going to. What a trade. Oh, spicy. What I got? What did I do? If this map sucks for them as much as it does me, it'll buy us some time. Hello, Dwight. Did you just keep running? He did just keep running. He said, no, thank you. Oh, he just does not want to commit to anything. I missed. Cool. Hello? Okay, well now I gotta kill him. Now he's gotta die. Dude, this guy... Did he just leave? He just left. Uh-oh, this is getting bad. But also, he's playing so weird because he just doesn't want to use anything. Yeah, me too, Leon. Me too. He thought that shit connected as well. Straight back to that hook. Straight back, straight back. We are killing this Dwight. I have lost the Dwight. Dude, holy shit. He made so much distance for me hitting one person. Damn, I didn't know there was a pallet still there. Damn it. They got to it before I could put her on a hook, so she's going to a cage. Wow, they got her so fast. Holy shit. It is so hard to tell where they even unhooked her at. Where's Cheryl? What, is somebody just posted up over there? What the hell? How do they have neither door worked on? They're working on the door over here. I am pretty sure I just heard it. There's Cheryl. I missed both of them. Holy. And somehow, Claire didn't get out. Where did Claire go? She got out. She just made a beeline to the other door, I guess. Well, that sucks. I was just, I guess just that thrown off by Dwight just never committing to any pallet and just leaving every loop he ever came through. If I would have known that, I probably would have respected pallets a lot less than what I did. Because he just did not care to use any pallet ever. He didn't care. He just held W. I think he threw like 2 pallets the whole time. He ran by way more than 2. That's enough of Executioner. I think I'm changed to another killer before I get into a string of back-to-back losses with Executioner. Because that seems to be the trend with that killer, is that I get one good match and the rest of them are just me getting curb stomped. How are the new add-ons? The new add-ons are good. The new add-ons for Pyramid Head are really good. I just can't consistently get hits with Punishment of the Damned. As you saw, I literally missed people because I guess they had like a narrow foot's width worth of space to run in. Beats the hell out of me. But I missed 2 people in a narrow hallway that were clusterfucked as all hell, getting stuck on each other trying to get out. I think that pretty much sums it up. Let's try Leatherface. We'll see if this goes as good as it did last time. Out of curiosity, have you done all the killer adepts, or do you not particularly care about the humans? No, I haven't done all the killer adepts. I've got a friend who has, but I've never cared to do them. I've got a few of them, just because I like playing a killer with like just their 3 main perks. I think Freddy might be one. I think Chucky might be one, maybe. I'm sure there's a couple others, but like I haven't done them all. Not all 40. I haven't done it intentionally. The ones that I have are just because I was just having fun. I've been playing the game for quite some time, so it's been off and on for not Dead Dog Saloon. What do you mean Dead Dog Saloon? Off and on for 7 years. 2019 is when I started playing. Hello, we got people AFK. So hard to keep up with. Controller problems, I know. I should really just take a basic attack off this guy. They're rushing that gen up there. Are we just gonna run just all the pallets? Is that what we're doing? He has to give me this pallet or go down. He had room? Holy shit, dude. Playing with a fucking gamer, dude. I'm getting juice over here. Cannot believe he had room to build that window after that. He hesitated. He thought I was going to respect it. The no mix-up got him. Do I make this, or do they pop the gen right as I get there? Hello, random person. Holy fuck. I'm playing like fucking ass. Let's go. Hog, hog. Why did that sound and animate him like a window? They got that Steve healed so fast. Holy shit. I thought finesse only worked when you were healthy. What? What is this? Got his fucking heads anyways. Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. We're gonna go for the Steve because he's almost dead. Do you want to give me this pallet before you go? Just barely charged chainsaw in time to actually get that to work too. Do you want to give me that pallet? Do you want to give me that pallet? They're gonna go reset over there. Grab him. I'm gonna throw him up here while we walk that way. You see neon for some reason. Oh, barbecue, that's why. Hello. That's mad tough. So having hooked Claire, I wonder if he's going to give up on hooks so she can try to make it out with no hooks. I should have hooked him on a far hook to try to get barbecue though. That's what I should have done. Damn, mistakes were made. Yep, seems like he was gonna give up on hook. Ah, yeah, mistakes were made. Could have definitely let him have another gen for getting to hook Claire. Would have been a much bigger trade-off. Well, here's to hoping, I guess. Damn, that's gotta hurt. Oh my god. Hey, I finally got close enough I can actually see where she is. Oh, they abandoned. Made me do all that work. Didn't get to hook them at all. Made me do all that work to not even stay for the Mori. Do I at least get a pip off of that? Okay, cool. I'll take that. I'll take a pip. Anybody else got any? Well, I mean, I say anybody else. Does anybody have a kill request? Totally down to do one. Let me see. I haven't played Sprunk Trap in a minute. Vecna game? You want a Vecna game? Totally down for that. I do enjoy Vecna quite a bit. Yeah, this works. I don't know if I need this and pop. Maybe. I do seem to use pop quite a lot. I do seem to kick gens quite a lot. Now look at that lobby fill in. We'll see if No Ed comes into play. No Ed, No Way Out is a good combo. We'll see how I do with my spells too, because I think that's what really determines how good I do with Vecna. And I do like the fact that my spells don't start on cooldown anymore. That came with the Spring Trap update. Raunchy. Did Jake go to bed and I missed it? Why are you still live? Hi, Artie. Last Stand, I think it's called. Didn't they disable that? Unless re-enabled. Streetwise, Blood Rush, Last Stand. Disabled, apparently. Fixed Streetwise and Last Stand today. Did they? Was there... Jake? Question mark? Hi, Jade. I said that so long ago. I know. I was so locked in. Oh, God. Lampkin? They're making me play Lampkin? This is... I don't know if I've ever played Lampkin with Vecna. We have somebody running no mither. He might be the target to down.
You have made a huge mistake.
Who got it? Was it Jill? Jade is still awake. I couldn't hear the sound properly.
This one.
Got her on the pathing. That's a W. Oh, and there's a white hook back here. Oh, hello? I see. Somebody did a thing in the thing in the basement. She used the eye to disappear. Hello? Dude, that is a mad tough trade. I don't know how she got hit. she had to have gotten pranked by latency difference there. Like, there's no way.
Die by my hand.
Damn it. Couldn't get out of fly fast enough. Doesn't sound like anybody's working on that gen. Let's kick this one. I was about to say, if that's the gen that I just said isn't getting worked on, dude, I'm gonna feel so stupid.
Arcane secrets. Manipulate.
Damn it. Are we just throwing all the pallets? No? Holy fuck. I'm somehow losing anyways? I thought we were doing good. Damn. I'm really gonna have to break this, huh? That's mad fucking tough. Somebody actually started working on that gen. Man, slowly, there's something so humiliating about having to slowly crawl out of the locker so that you can then lay down.
Impossible geometry.
I'm so glad she let herself go. She gave herself up. I really was gonna walk away. Yeah, there's nothing down here for you, bud. Damn, how? I fucked up my skeletons? I think I can close the gap on her, actually. What? I really like how the fly spell looks. It seems oddly satisfying to control. It's honestly probably one of my favorite movement things. She stopped. She thought she had a pallet. She is out of here if I can find her. Wow, really? Holy shit. Right in front of me, too. Oh my god, I'm actually dog water at the game. Ah. I love when the orb is just randomly brighter for no reason.
Crows. You will make a lovely plaything.
I really like playing Vecna. I think he's really fun. I feel like he's got a really good kit for trying to recover from making mistakes too. If we didn't hit that skeleton on him being at that pallet, I really don't know if we would have gotten both. But we did, so. It also feels more outwardly, oh, this character's a fucked up eldritch beast than other things in the game. Like, that motherfucker is levitating. Yeah, he's really fun. I mean, I do have Dead by Daylight, but... Jay, do you have an interest in actually playing the game? I'm so curious. I think you've told me before that you own the game, but we've never really discussed, like, playing the game. Not really, no? You don't have an interest in playing? Well, if you ever change your mind, I would totally be down to, like, play Survivor friendlies and stuff. You probably don't want to get quite that invested, which I totally understand, because this is a really, really big game and a really big commitment. Any other, blowing up Domo's phone, it's about to go boom. Does anybody have any other killer requests? Oh, we've been going for almost 7 hours. I did not realize that. Spronk? I'm thinking Spronk too. I was actually thinking Spronk to end it. So, it sounds like we're all on the same page. Let's see if I can still cook with Springtrap. No pop. No pop. That's right. That's the difference between this build and he wants to end it like the stream. We're gold 3 at least. Gold 3 is pretty good. Like, in the next 6 days, I think I could make it to Eerie 1. I think within the next 3 days, we could probably realistically get to Eerie 4. Which will leave me the other 3 days to grind through Eerie 4 to Eerie 1. Oh, man. Let's see how I do with his axe. Then you can grind out Eerie 1 on Survivor on the last day. Fuck no. Boss Man, I am actually atrociously bad at Survivor. I am actually really bad at Survivor. I've played Killer a lot. I am really familiar with Killer. Survivor, I played Survivor a lot in my like first 200, 300 hours. But now, like, the point of view alone throws me off so bad. Let alone, like, I don't know my distances of what is, like, safe to vault, the angle that I need to approach windows, stuff like that. Like, I know that these are things for Survivor, but knowing them and actually applying them are two very different things. That's something I probably learned with Smash, to be honest. You can know a lot about a game, and it makes it possible for you to, like, be able to coach people and stuff. We got the shittiest fucking map. Me too. My honest fucking reaction to this map, to be honest.
Suffer like so many of the others.
Metal ass dialogue. Let's try this one. You only get good by playing it? True. This is true. I missed. Fuck. Okay. Window. Bro, this map is so fucking ass. This isn't even worth it. We're just gonna let him go. This map is so fucking dog shit. Oh my god, this map sucks. Hello, Cheryl. Can I have that pallet? No. Bad at video game? Bad at video game? Is this map 3 levels? This is 2 levels. But as you can see, this kind of fucks me on my white hooks. I can't exactly just get to those. Where are my other ones? Way the fuck over there. Cool.
You will see. That's not where I wanted to teleport to at all.
Oh, the woes of having to play on a shit-ass fucking map like this. We're just focusing guns. She's gonna drop that anyways instead of just absorbing the hit. Oh, white hook. Oh, fuck. Now the problem is, I need to get her to a white hook, and there isn't one around. I couldn't get it ready fast enough. Dude, I just can't aim with this axe today. Oh man, I love getting no stacks of pain res because of the fact that I got stuck playing this map. I love having a whole perk just totally invalidated simply because of what map I'm on. Oh, I thought that was going to be way more left. I fucking missed it anyways. I don't know why she vaulted that as early as she did. I assume Kate's just going to finish the gen. Ooh, there's one of my white hooks all the way on the other side of the map. Thankfully, we'll actually be able to get to this one. Why would she sit there and wait for me to come back? Just a little too slow. Oh, that was a miss? That's crazy. Yeah, that's just a box of doom. I think she wanted a body block so you couldn't down Alan again. But he had endurance. It would have just been better to let him take the hit, I think. Because if he's got endurance and I hit him with axe, it just... stops me entirely from the axe embedding, right? Hit him anyways? Holy shit. Starting to actually land axe throws? This is huge. Wait, no, don't take that out. No! What the hell? For me to play. The axe still embeds on endurance. But he still gets the speed boost for getting hit, right? Plus he absorbs the hit. I'm not catching him. Damn, that's so unfortunate.
Exquisite.
god, I cannot get over there fast enough. Rip no head. Did he just, like, fall? What? Why? Huh? We're just playing doors, but I don't know if I get either one of them at this point. That sucks. Man, that fucking sucks. Oh, that hurt. Wow. Wow, that fucking sucked. What a way to lose. All I can think of is maybe if I went, instead of coming out where I did, if I kept going and cut through that little square corridor that's got the pallet on the short like one section wall that falls over on that table. That's all I can think of, is if maybe if I cut through there, I might have been able to cut her off, or at least get a little bit closer. But holy, that sucked. That sucked so bad. I guess I could have taken the axe back, but I don't trust myself to actually land that axe throw. Man, that hurt. That's Here we go. Obi-Wan can blow me. What a name.